Hi loves, I'm gonna do a quick smoky eye. Not so much smoky, but like a soft smoky eye. And I'm gonna do it with the Maybelline Eye Studio Quad. You can find this in your drugstores, online. I actually got it from my eBay store online, so I'll link everything on the bottom bar. This is Irrisistibly Ivy, number 90. The colors are amazing. I absolutely love this quad. This is actually one of my favorite quads right now. And the colors are pigmented. Like, I didn't even push my finger in it. This is actually about my, how can I say, my second tutorial so far. And I'm gonna grab a wipey so I can wipe my hand. Always have wipies or antibacterial liquid, especially in your makeup area, because you're gonna start touching a lot of stuff. You always want to keep yourself sanitized. So I already wiped up my hand. So I already primed my eye. I'm gonna redo it again. You can use any primer you want. I'm using my e.l.f. one only because it's just only a tutorial. I'm not gonna really go out anywhere today. And what eyelid primers do is just control the oils in your eyelids, just not to make anything else crease up. So you could use either the e.l.f., which is $1, or one of my favorites, and I only use this like if I'm gonna go out to like a party something and I'm gonna be in photos and stuff, my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. They're both very, very similar in, I guess, when it comes to shadows actually staying on. But these are my two. You can use anything you want. Any base you want if you want to use a base. A base, all it does is just make the colors more vibrant. So I'm going to use my Jordana eyeshadow base. I always use this almost in all my tutorials so far. I love it. It's just like a nude color. And with my ring finger, I'm just going to pat it on. Pat, don't push on your eyelid. I always try to remind you guys. Just gonna pat it on all the way to your tear duct and underneath your lash line. NYX has the jumbo pencils. They also actually have the little pots too, so you can use any one that you prefer. So what I'm gonna begin is with my inner tear duct. I'm gonna go in with the champagne color just to highlight, and it's like a marker as well for me, so I know not to go in too low in my inner tear duct. And all you're doing is just highlighting, and all this is going to just brighten your eye. And I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to the gold, and I'm going to just patting it on, get some color, and just pat it on your eyelid, because all you're doing is building the color. Because if you start going like this, you're not really putting anything on your eye. Like that. So you see how your eye color is right in the center. You're going to focus the gold right in that center. Oh, sorry, got the hiccups. And I'm not going to use any transition color because I'm going to try to use the quad on its own, just so you can see the, you know, the payoff that you get. So if you travel or anything, you can just take this, you can do multiple looks with it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on with the bronze on the edge of the brush, and I'm just gonna outline a V so I'll know exactly where I'm going to put my color, and just bring it up lightly into your crease. So once you got that outer V shaped, lightly, whatever you have left in your brush, you're just gonna pull it to the center softly. So let the brush do the work, not the actual stick. So I would say hold your brushes at the end. So I'm just gonna grab a little more, and I'm just gonna connect it to my lower lower lash, just at the end, and a little bit on top of your upper eyelashes, as if a liner kind. you have left on the brush. And just bring it a little bit more higher, because you want it to blend seamlessly. Like that, pigmented. So you can use any kind of blending brush. This is just a Jordana one that I had mentioned before that I got in deals. I'm just going to blend the top out. So what I'm doing is just blending the gold with the bronze and bringing it up slightly. And all this is going to do is just mingle those colors together so they blend smoothly, so you don't see, you shouldn't see where you began or where you ended. It should just blend in. So I'm going to go back in with the same brush, and I had just wiped it down. I'm going with this turquoise color that has the gold sheen to it. They all have gold sheen, but I love it. This color is beautiful. Look, that was just a little 2 packs and it's a lot of color. So remember, start with a little bit of product and then build it on. So I'm just going to grab this. I'm going to go towards the end where I had gotten the bronze, because the bronze you're going to use it as your background color, and just pack it on. Look at that. Wow, this is beautiful color. Pack it on. But mainly you're packing it on where your eye ends, right here. So you're not going to go too far out. You're just going to focus on the end of your eye. And you're not going to go too high up or too much into your crease. Because when you blend it, it's going to blend into the crease anyway. I'm just going to let it a little higher. And just focus it right there. So whatever I have left on my brush, I'm just going to bring it to the lower lash line, just to give it more of a transitional color, or I don't know what you call it. I'm just bringing it up a little. So I want it a little more intense. So I'm going to pack on a little more and just focus it in that little area right there. Because remember, once you start blending things out, it's going to fade anyway. The blending brush, and here you're just going to lightly blend it into your crease. So it could look like a gradual effect. And what I'm doing too, one of my little tricks is, as I'm blending it, I'm actually twisting the brush around. So instead of just blending, I'm actually blending as I roll it. See how I'm just rolling the brush? That's what I'm doing on the crease as well. On it, because I really like to be gentle on my eye. I'm trying to avoid wrinkles. I'm just patting it on lightly and just brushing it up. So as you can see, it's just like a gradual color. And that is what you're aiming for. Here looks more vibrant because after I put the eyeliner on, I'll just pack on a little more color, but you just want where you can see where something ends and something begins. So it should look like that. So I'm just going to pack on a little bit of more gold. Just clean off your brush if you're using the same brush. I'm just going to pack on a little more gold. Just a little. And I'm going to put it right back on to the lid. Just so it can look a little more vibrant. Like that. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to outline my eye. I'm just going to show what I'm going to use. I'm going to outline it and then I'm going to come right back. I'm just going to use the NYC, my liquid eyeliner, which is my absolute favorite right now. Because it's so dark and it dries to a matte. I've outlined my eye, as you can see. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go right back onto my card since my eyeliner is already on. And I'm just going to grab, I'm just using an angled, any kind of brush you can use. Go back into the turquoise. And just pack it on a little more. You know, if you want to intensify the look, which I do. Intensify it a little bit, but not too much. So with any kind of brush you want, so you're going to use the same eyeshadow brush. With the tip, I'm going to go into the bronze and I'm going to smoke it out on the lower lash line. Like I said, let the bristles do the work. Don't tug on your eye. The look like that. It should blend in seamlessly. And if you want to add black to it, you can. You know, it's just about preference. I'm going into the champagne color and just to highlight a little more. Tap tap if you put too much. Tap the brush before you pack it on. And I'm just gonna go like that, just to highlight it. Because I love a real bright eye. Tightline your upper eyelash lid if you want. I really don't because I wear contacts. But you could either use a nude color on your waterline, a white color you prefer. But like I said, I'm going more for like a smoky effect, so I'm using my favorite black pencil. And don't pull too much on your eye as well. So that's the eye. And I'm just gonna put on my lashes, which is my red cherry. Make sure you clean your eyelash curler, curl your eyes, put 1 coat of mascara. Alright, so I'm back. I finished my under eye, which I just concealed, and I used my banana powder. So this is just the final look. These are the eyes. I love it. Alright, bye loves.